So I'm super excited to welcome on stage Ventura and Peter. Please join us. Big applause. So please take a seat. So we're here to discuss something new, right? Cool. So we have Peter here representing 4 years from now, and we have Ventura from Advanced Music representing Sonar.
Hello.
Hello. And we are here to present something that's going to happen next year, right? Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, I think it's a good time. We're coming to the end of this amazing show. So yeah, I think we've got Sonar here, we've got GSMA 4 years from now here, and we're already looking forward to 2020. I know we still got a few hours left and we got plenty of drinking and parties, but we wanted to follow that amazing session you just had, right? Because that's a really, really important subject matter that we want to explore even further next year. So I mean,
Right.
4 years from now, our mission, as you would have seen, is all about helping startups succeed, helping them grow. And huge number of variables that are well known that will affect the success rate of startups, and we try to positively influence every single one of them. Our designers design this show for the startups. We've seen this year a lot about the underlying technologies, so 5G, blockchain, AI, those are the enabling technologies our startups use. But I think for 2020, what we really want to continue to focus on are these underlying skills. So, this idea of digital literacy and creativity, they're no longer different or separate. So in 2020, we really want to expand the focus of this show to kind of cover that. And when we're looking who could we join with to do that, it was a very obvious candidate right here in Barcelona. So yeah, I think that to answer your question.
For me, it's so we're talking about Xside, this side event that will happen next year, where Sonar and 4 years from now are going to join to merge these two sides of the same coin, which is business and innovation, and at the same time creativity and music, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of the key word, is creativity, and how creativity pushes innovation. So as Peter has said, we are super excited about what's going to happen next year, 12 months to go. We're going to try to convince many of the communities that belong to Sonar and Sonar Plus D to come here and celebrate creativity and innovation.
That's amazing. I'm personally really excited because, as I was saying, I'm a creative director at a tech company, but overnight music producer, and I'm actually a big fan of Sonar and big fan of 4 years from now. I think what you guys doing is amazing, both separately, but the fact that now we're merging these things and we're kind of like giving out this message that creativity is a business asset, really, and that it has a big impact. I think it's incredible.
Yeah, you mentioned in the panel before, I mean, creators are no longer passive users of technology. They are actually innovators by themselves, and they are the ones who are redefining technology and how we will use that technology in the future. So the impact is not just within the creative industries. I mean, you mentioned that creators are no longer working on isolated silos, like nobody works just on the music industry, just on the movie industry, just on the video gaming industry. But this has gone even further, and creators are redefining how we are going to use or what we're going to do on a car when it's going to be autonomous. What are we going to do on a continental flight? I mean, when using VR glasses. So actually, creators are going to shape the technology of the future, and that's what we are trying to achieve with Xside. I mean, putting together different communities and force them, if I can use this word, to work together, to dialogue together, yeah, in a very anti-disciplinary way. So we like this weird mixture of people coming from different angles.
I think it's very interesting.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's about we feel like we put a lot of emphasis on the community here. Really, we're just the organizer. The community is self-serving. It's the community that feeds the community. But we have built over the last 6 years a really good entrepreneurship community here. And Sonar, over 25 years, I mean, their community is very avant-garde, very creative, visionary, artistic. These are all the things that startups are. We talked about it before. You are our archetypal profile. You're a creative director of a startup who's interested in music. So, you know, these labels that we put on it, it's up to us to try to break them down and create a gathering where it is really natural for these issues to be explored. And, you know, I think in 2020, we're going to see some really exciting stuff that we haven't really explored at 4 years now. And don't forget, look, we got Mobile World Congress over there. We talk about creativity, we talk about design, right? There's hardware, lots of product over there, lots of network over there. That's high-tech design, right? And a startup here takes a lot of design, a lot of creativity. So why put labels on it? So if we can create a gathering where these communities actually interact, and as designers ourselves of an event, we'll try the best to do that. But if we can bring these people to interact together, you'll see something really special.
Yeah, developers, creators lab, researchers, startups community, telcos, they all need each other, and we're going to try to make them work together in very different ways. We're going to have networking sessions, we're going to have talks, but we're also going to have a very interesting kind of afternoon sessions where we're going to have a performance approach to those matters. So we're probably going to listen to music, we're going to experience VR sessions, so in a very performatic way as well.
So yeah, so we were just talking about this, no? So what could people expect from this, no? Like you say, you were talking about live performances, talks. Do you want to expand on that?
Yeah, I think it's still in the planning stage, but you know, Xside will be an experience part of 4 years from now. So all the people that enjoy 4 years from now, and all the people that are familiar with Sonar, certainly in Europe, very strong brands, right? They're going to expect something really special. So we're going to build out a lot of experiences next year for this event space here at Fira Montjuic to be a really special week for everyone. So workshops, we have great workshops here, but we're going to actually do some hands-on education about these skills, about computer literacy, right up until 11 o'clock at night with interactive art installations, with live music. It's going to be fun. We're going to try to have some fun.
Yeah, we're going to try to bring the Sonar and Sonar Plus, the kind of unique flavor and mixture. We're going to try to have these working holidays that couldn't happen in a better city, in a better time of the year, and with a better partners. I mean, not just 4 years from now, but also what is going on in Fira Gran Via, that we hope to attract some of those telco guys and telco CEOs to come and check it out what we are going to be doing here in Montjuic as well.
I think it's quite of a statement, no? I'm actually really happy that something like this will happen in Barcelona, because it's sending this message of creativity as an asset for your business, creativity as a transformative power to change things and do like more business that can grow and business that can scale, but from a design perspective, from a design mindset, and I think that's actually really, really amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, we see here our startups, some of the most kind of rewarding feedback we get is when a startup, wherever they're from, will meet another startup and they'll form a partnership, you know, and often it's because they're on the same trajectory, they're trying to disrupt the same industry, or they're using the same technology, but they're very complementary to each other. So, you know, we'll see a lot of these partnerships form this week. So when 4 years from now, GSMA, Mobile World Congress, and Sonar kind of started saying, you know, we should work together, it was an easy one to say, yeah, it's so complementary to each other. So, like, you know, we were saying, when your favorite musician partners with another musician you like, you always listen to it and you hope it's really good because you love them both. Let's hope we live up to the billing, right?
Yeah. And this is going to be kind of a journey. So this is the 0 day, but we're going to do some step, and we have some milestone to show this new collaboration. So hopefully during Sonar Plus D, next July, 17, 18, 19, and 20 of July, we're going to have some 4 years from now flavor within Sonar Plus D, and then we will continue until Feb 2020.
Yep, and I think we're going to show the video in a minute, right? But this is all about adding more value to everyone here at 4 years from now. So the same people are going to come and are going to get twice as much. They're going to interact with brand new people. I guarantee we're going to have a lot more people, the CEOs coming over and spending their whole day here as well, because it's going to be a fun place. So it's more for kind of the same input. So we really look forward to it.
Sounds amazing. Really excited about this, guys. Should we see the video?
Absolutely.
And then maybe take some questions if someone is interested in taking?
Great.
Yep.
Okay, so if you can see the video. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Cool. Is anyone interested in ask questions? Do you guys have any questions, anything that you would like to know using the opportunity that we have them here?
Hi, I'm Carly Deerdorf. I work now for TravelPerk, and I'm also getting a master's here in Barcelona. But I'm originally from Austin, Texas, and we have a conference there. I don't know if y'all are aware, South by Southwest.
Rings a bell.
It sounds very similar to some of the things that are happening here, and this is my first time here at this event, and I'm really impressed by what's going on here. Coming from Austin and seeing South by Southwest for many, many years, I didn't realize what else was out there, so it's cool to see other things. Do y'all draw any inspiration from South by, or are you working with any partners who are involved there?
Well, I'll take that. Well, thank you for coming all the way from Austin. It's a great city, so you'll be there back in a couple of weeks. Did we take inspiration? Yeah. I mean, it's a fantastic event. You know, I think South by, beauty of South by is that they have authentic communities, right? They have an authentic music community, an authentic kind of cultural interactive community, authentic film festival, and you know, they were probably the first that said, well, let's organize it so that these can overlap. And so we definitely take inspiration from that idea of like, we still need to remain authentic to communities. That's why we partnered. I think.
Actually, we've been doing Sonar for the last 25 years, so, and been in Austin, so we have kind of our heritage and the way we do things, but we always love what Austin does, and Southwest is obviously an inspiration, and as other events and gatherings, but yeah, definitely South by Southwest is one of the benchmarks.
And I'll just add, you know, one more thing to that is the startup world is getting a lot more mature, and startup events are getting really, really mature. They have to be super professional now. It's, you know, we heard it earlier, there's 72,000 tech meetups in Europe alone each year. You know, there's 150 professional startup events. So what does that mean? That means that, you know, we really have to put a lot of effort and energy and thought into giving the best experience to everyone. And so through partnership, we know that our strengths are complementary. So yeah.
Thank you.
Well, +1 for South by Southwest. Great question. Thank you. We have time for some more questions. Please raise your hand. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Álvaro Solache. I'm a DJ and producer. And I like to know in which way you're going to measure the impact of this event you are talking about in a different way. So which will be the real impact and how you will measure it? Thank you.
I'm talking for me right now. I mean, for us at Sonar Advanced Music, when we do these sort of things, we try to be a tool for creators or people like you. So the event or the festival or the congress is worth, if it's worth for the community, and it's a tool for them to learn, to establish new relations, to find a distributor, their public, whatever it is. So we are just a tool that enables creator to find their path. So the way we measure the success is whether we are meaningful for the communities we work for. I don't know if I answer your question or it was.
No, it's a great question. It's a tough question. It's easy way to measure startups at a startup show is deal flow. Rightly or wrongly, it's a quantifiable metric, right? So is there a way that we can we can qualify idea flow next year? I'm not so sure. It's something that we will definitely need to think about. It's a great question. So thank you.
It will have like a very business oriented, but also we believe it's going to be a place where you get inspired and inspire others. So it's not like you do a checklist on an Excel sheet in terms of deals that you have closed. We believe there is going to be room for that, but also for get inspired and reshape the way you are doing business in the next year or so.
Fantastic, and I don't think you can underestimate the halo effect of technology and music events. They generate so much extra revenue for the local economy. We've got time for one more quick question. I think we might be there. Any hands going up? No, that was fantastic. Ladies and gents, please, I'm really excited about Xside next year. I think it looks like an amazing event, and I hope to see many of you there. But in the meantime, please give a huge round of applause for our fantastic panelists. That was wonderful.